We are genuinely standing at a major tipping point for content creators right now. It's not because some flashy new AI model just dropped yesterday. The real shift is finally having a tool that truly understands what busy creators actually need day to day. You've definitely seen the headlines about Runway's Gen 3 and the constant excitement around Sora for text to video. And yes, all that generative video tech is super cool and impressive to watch. But let's be real, most creators don't need another experimental generator that spits out 10 seconds and charges per second. What the community really needs is a smooth way to turn mountains of long videos into a steady flow of short, snackable clips that actually gain traction. That's exactly why I started testing out Vizard, and honestly, it's been an absolute game changer for my repurposing workflow. I want to walk you through some specific examples of what I've created and exactly how this tool helped me achieve it. Consider this your practical, hands-on tour covering real results, what works best, the simple pricing structure, and a full walkthrough. The goal is to go from a huge, raw video file to a full week of scheduled posts without completely losing your sanity. First up, I uploaded a standard, long talking head video into the system and let it automatically find the most interesting segments. The initial results were surprisingly sharp and much better than I anticipated. For instance, it pulled out a short clip of a guy wearing a vibrant red suit as compelling B-roll. Vizard correctly isolated the precise 8-second chunk where he turned to face the camera, and the lighting really emphasized the color. Now, it isn't always flawless, as sometimes props or limbs can look a little strange if the original source footage was messy, but for creating a thumbnail-ready, attention-grabbing short that stops the scroll, it absolutely works. Another favorite clip involved some really dynamic FPV-style shots taken from a long travel reel. The system stitched together a punchy 7-second sequence that felt incredibly cinematic and well-paced. There is something about those point-of-view shots that absolutely crushes engagement on all short-form platforms. Vizard nailed the exact timing on the weave between those neon-lit skyscrapers and a passing yellow taxi. Contrast that experience with running everything through a pure generative video model, creating scenes from scratch. Those experimental outputs can look novel, but they are often glitchy, unpredictable, and just not usable right away. With this approach, you get authentic footage, real human motion, and reliably high quality every time. I also managed to rescue a really creative but slightly trashy moment from an older fashion edit. It was a model walking in this incredible makeshift dress constructed entirely out of what looked like draped plastic or trash bags. Vizard instantly found the clean 6-second walkaway shot and reframed it perfectly into a portrait aspect ratio. This made it instantly ready to deploy across both Instagram Reels and TikTok without any extra resizing work. My audience absolutely loved that specific clip, proving the power of context-aware clipping. Another pull was a genuinely wholesome slow-motion clip of my Australian Shepherd bounding through a grassy field. The tool seamlessly turned that moment into a feel-good short complete with automatic smoothing and nice caption overlays. Now, it is important to mention that not every single extraction will be pure gold right out of the gate. I tested it on a rally car sequence where the original recording had a very sudden, jarring jump cut at the end. Vizard still managed to pull the best possible 10 seconds, but you can definitely notice the artifact from the poor source edit. The key takeaway here is that this software won't magically invent a better scene, like a full generative model might hallucinate. But that limitation is actually one of its greatest strengths because it preserves the authenticity of your original footage. It results in a massive volume of human-seeming usable clips delivered incredibly fast. Okay, let's shift gears and talk about the features you will actually use every single day in a practical sense. The first major function is auto-editing for viral clips, which is truly a time saver. You simply upload your main long video, and the tool automatically detects all the high-engagement moments. This includes punchlines, moments of peak physical motion, genuine facial reactions, and any notable audio spikes. It then instantly generates ready-to-post clips across all the necessary aspect ratios simultaneously. The best part of this is that you completely eliminate those hours spent manually scrubbing through timelines looking for that one good spot. Next, the auto-schedule feature means you can define how frequently you want content to go live across your channels. Once set, it queues up the content so you never have to babysit the export and upload process again. This is truly perfect for anyone aiming to drip feed valuable content throughout an entire week without constant manual intervention. The content calendar view acts as your central day-to-day control panel for everything related to publishing. You can visually see the entire week ahead, drag clips to specific dates, and instantly modify captions or thumbnails. It allows you to publish across all your linked social platforms directly from that single unified location. Moving from content chaos to a simple visual content plan is honestly one of the biggest reliefs this tool offers. Beyond those three core pillars, the quality of life improvements really start to stack up impressively. Automatic caption generation is included, and the editor makes it incredibly simple to tweak any word that might be wrong. You also get easy-to-apply templates for consistent intros and outros across your entire short-form library. Aspect ratio auto-conversion handles the heavy lifting of fitting content perfectly for any platform requirement. There are also built-in moderation tools that let you trim out those awkward or sticky transition moments quickly. One seriously underrated bonus is how it keeps the original audio fidelity high while still isolating the attention-grabbing part of the clip. This means your sound design doesn't get completely flattened or compromised during the shortening process. Now let's talk pricing, because that is a massive differentiator in the current market landscape. Other generative video platforms are often exciting, but they frequently rely on expensive compute credits or a strict per-second generation fee. If your primary job is generating novel footage from pure text prompts, that model makes sense for your workflow. But for creators sitting on hours of existing long-form content, being charged by the second for new assets gets financially brutal very fast. Vizard's entire structure is designed to be creator-first, offering a free tier just to test the waters. Their paid plans are designed to scale efficiently for growing creators all the way up to large teams. The focus is on paying for the volume of content you repurpose, not a charge per second of synthesized footage. This makes the monthly overhead way more predictable for channels that require consistent daily posting. Let me walk you through my actual minute-by-minute process for using the tool step by step. Step 1 is simply uploading your source material, which is super flexible with various inputs supported. You can drop in MP4s, direct YouTube links, Zoom recordings, or almost any other long-form video file you have lying around. Next, you initiate this auto editor and let that deep analysis run its course for a few minutes. It intelligently analyzes all those audio peaks, motion spikes, face engagement metrics, and visual novelty factors. Within minutes, the system spits out dozens of excellent ready-made clip candidates for your review. For step 3, I do a quick pass where I only keep the clips that clearly establish their hook within the first 2 or 3 seconds. Any clips that feel redundant or confusing are immediately tossed out to keep the selection lean. The preview user interface makes this entire screening and rejection process remarkably painless. Customization comes next in step 4, where you fine-tune the details for each platform. You can select the aspect ratio needed, whether that's 9:16 for mobile stories or 1:1 for a standard feed post. You can also crop precisely around the main subject to ensure perfect framing for maximum impact. Simple color correction presets are available if you're striving for that highly consistent, polished look across your entire feed. Step 5 is the scheduling phase, where you simply drag your finalized clips onto the content calendar. You set the exact posting times, and the system queues them up for automatic publishing to your linked social accounts. Alternatively, you always have the option to export them locally for a completely manual upload process if you prefer. The final stage, step 6, is iteration, using real performance data to teach the system what your audience loves. Over time, the AI gets noticeably faster at suggesting the exact kind of moments that resonate most deeply with your followers. One of the single biggest advantages I personally discovered is the sheer speed of content output. Instead of dedicating an entire afternoon to painstakingly edit just one short video, I can now generate an entire week's worth of content in under an hour. If your primary assets are long interviews, detailed online courses, or hour-long podcasts, this tool is literally tailor-made for that scenario. It finds those killer highlight moments that you probably overlooked during your original production process. These overlooked gems are then transformed into highly engaging, snackable pieces ready for immediate consumption. To help you start extracting better clips immediately, here are a few pro tips for optimizing your source material. First, always strive to use clear, high-quality audio in your original recordings. The AI relies heavily on those distinct audio cues like strong laughs, unexpected gasps, or clear vocal emphasis points. If you know you plan to repurpose later, try adding verbal timestamps like, "This part is gold," directly into your recording. The system is excellent at recognizing those deliberate verbal markers as prime clip material. You also need to maintain a reasonable quality standard for your source footage overall. Remember, this tool is a master clipper and enhancer, not a magical footage restorer. If the source video you feed it is fundamentally garbage, the resulting clips will unfortunately inherit that low quality. Finally, if you want to seriously level up your entire AI-assisted workflow, I have a resource for you. My brother Drake and I run an exclusive community dedicated to breaking down tactics for using tools like this one. Inside, we cover Vizard, Runway, and other AI workflows through live coaching calls and real-world case studies. It's essentially a dedicated space designed to help you get unstuck and start scaling your content output aggressively. If you decide to join the community early, you will catch our monthly deep dives focused entirely on repurposing strategies. These sessions are invaluable for ensuring your content calendar stays consistently full without leading to creator burnout. So, what is the single best action you can take right now to move forward? If you are sitting on hours of excellent long-form content, go try out the free tier of Vizard immediately. Take just one full episode or interview and run it through the analysis pipeline one time. See if the tool can spit out 20 to 30 genuinely usable clip candidates based on its analysis. I would bet money that you will look through those suggestions and find multiple clips ready to post right then and there. This gives you an immediate, clear pathway to establishing a regular, reliable posting cadence for your short-form channels. This is such a practical, ground-level way to achieve consistent growth, unlike chasing every new generator trend out there, or unlike waiting around for some highly anticipated but still unreleased model to finally become available. Let me know in the comments which of your clips you decide to test this system on first. I would genuinely love to see the before and after comparison of what you feed in versus what comes out. If you want, I can even walk through one of your own long videos in a future stream. I can personally show you exactly how I would chop that single asset into a full week's worth of viral-ready short posts. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you all in the very next video. This creator tool understands the real pressure of keeping up with multiple platforms every single day. It is designed to minimize the time you spend editing and maximize the time you spend creating new core ideas. Think about all the potential clips you have currently sitting untouched in your archival footage right now. Every single one of those hours of content is a goldmine waiting to be extracted with the right automation. Stop letting those hours go to waste and start leveraging this powerful repurposing mechanism today. The difference in output volume you see by the end of the month will be genuinely staggering. Even the subtle art of reframing for portrait viewing is handled perfectly, saving you precious minutes per clip. These small time savings compound massively when you are aiming for a 5 to 7 post per week schedule. If you need consistency in your feed, this tool removes the biggest bottleneck that creators always face. The integration with captioning is so fluid, making accessibility a non-issue from the very first export. Focus your creative energy on writing great scripts and hosting great content, not on the repetitive cutting and splicing. It's about leveraging the AI to handle the heavy lifting of distribution format adaptation. Don't let the allure of experimental, brand new models distract you from this current practical necessity. The value proposition here is guaranteed, usable short-form assets from your existing investments. Go upload that one video you've been nervous to edit, and just see what kind of treasure it pulls out for you.